Martin Luther King Jr. once said that of all forms of inequality, of all the forms of inequality, injustice in health is the most shocking and immoral. Dr. King's words could not have been more prescient. And it strikes me that he could just as have easily been describing current day America. With a Republican Congress that just a few short months ago passed tax cuts for billionaires, the richest Americans in our country, and are now on week 4 of a paid vacation. Why? Because they refuse to do anything to lower the healthcare costs of the American people and to address this healthcare crisis that they created with their draconian cuts to Medicaid, as was referenced. It's shameful. And I've spent a lot of time in the last couple of weeks, in particular, thinking about the countless Americans who are getting these notices now in the mail regarding their ACA premiums. This month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, as many of you, I suspect, know. My wife is a survivor of breast cancer. A year and a half ago, she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And she is an incredible, courageous woman who battled this terrible disease. We have a 7-year-old daughter, a 2-year-old son. And because of her courage and the health care that we have, she was able to beat that disease. I think about the countless Americans right now, countless Coloradans who are on the exchange and who are about to receive notices. Perhaps they have cancer. Perhaps they have a terrible disease, health challenges that are facing them that they're trying to grapple with. And they learn that their premiums are going to go up by 300%, that they're going to be paying more for health insurance than their mortgage, which they cannot afford. It's immoral, plain and simple. And I've heard these stories. Just Monday, this week, I was in a restaurant in Gun Barrel, Colorado, wonderful part of my district. Small business owner who introduced herself. Her name is Leslie, and shared her story. She pays $600 and some odd for their health insurance on the exchange, her and her husband. Wonderful small business that they run, a diner. And they got a notice that their insurance is about to go up to $1,900 a month because of this, the tax credits expiring, which Republicans refuse to address. So the question, Ms. Holcomb, is I imagine you hear from a lot of clients, from folks in small businesses and others who are trying to prepare for this impending disaster. What do you say to them? How do you help them understand the consequences of?
Are you referring to? Does your question pertain to our appraisal business?
Yes.
Okay, because my husband is a certified residential appraisal, but this should be interesting. I don't deal directly with the client. My husband does not deal directly with the client. There's a middleman, usually they're called AMCs, but he does visit the homes, whether it's for a refinance or for a purchase. So our whole business is centered around the real estate market, which we're going to see some changes there because you're obviously going to see people desperate to take the equity out of their homes.
Exactly.
To pay for their health insurance premiums.
Exactly.
It's their biggest asset. So refinancing, cash out, put that money into an account to pay your health insurance premiums. But I think the biggest problem is for everyone, not just my family, for many other families, is it's unknown right now. So yeah, we're getting notices. I'm getting notices, but it's not saying your premium is going to be this. It's saying your premium is going to increase. So we don't know any of the answers, and we should know, especially for the last couple of weeks, the government is shut down. So, and what is plan B? So if there's an increase to our premiums, then what's our other option?
Yep.
But we've been waiting for it. So I guess
So-
we'll continue to wait.
So well said. And thank you, as I said, for your testimony.
you.
And I say to all of you, you have far more courage than, unfortunately, our Republican colleagues on the other side of the aisle who refuse to show up here. You all have. We're grateful to you. Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.